My name's Geri MacArthur, and I'm from Washington State, the far side of the country. This is my 13th year driving all the way across the country. That's 2,000 miles and about 30 hours in a VW Bug each way. But we have been part of the control line for 12 of those 13 years. My husband and I are the chairman. My husband is technically the one in charge, but I'm the one that knows what's going on because he doesn't do computers. But we oversee 63 volunteers, and they emanate from 13 different states and the country of France. Throughout each AirVenture or KidVenture, we fly between 200 and 300 children a day, which averages out to somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 children each year. We used to have more than that, but as the activities have gotten more varied and KidVenture has gotten larger, our numbers have dropped a bit, and I think it's just because there's so much to do. The flip side to that is I think we are getting more children going into modeling and their families more involved. I think one thing that's important for us to keep in mind is that most of our modelers go on to be involved in aviation as adults. We have two kids that have grown up here. In fact, Kelsey had her first flight on a control line aircraft here at KidVenture in the early years of KidVenture. She has now become a proficient pilot and competitor herself, and she's in the U.S. Air Force and works on the big planes. Then there's Sean McEntee, and he started out flying models at the age of 3 and competing at the nationals at the age of 10, but now he gets to fly models for a living because he flies UAVs for the U.S. Army. He just got back from his 3rd deployment in Afghanistan, in fact, 3 weeks ago, and he and his wife drove out here from Colorado Springs, Colorado, so they could spend their vacation volunteering with us here at KidVenture. We've also had others come from KidVenture that have gone on to do big things. Kelsey's big brother, Eric, had his first flight here at KidVenture, and then in 2006, he took 3rd at the world competition in speed. We also have several of our volunteers who started out modeling as children and now are real pilots and have either built or bought their own airplanes. I don't know what the actual number is, but I know it continues to grow. I know we have an airplane in our garage that's about 8 months away from completion, and I also know that there's one volunteer that just bought his plans this week. So it's an ever-growing number. We camp together, we work together, and we have a lot of fun. But mostly it's hangar talk. We eat, breathe, and sleep aviation for 10 days. And it's all a labor of love. None of us get paid 1 cent to be here. It's all to encourage the children to become involved in aviation in the future. We are always looking for volunteers, and we encourage people that want to become involved with KidVenture to contact us. We have an email address that comes directly to me. It's kvcontrolline, and that makes it with 2 L's, at yahoo.com. And they can email me directly anytime, and I will be sure to get in touch with them. I need vital statistics, name, address, email, and telephone, and that's all I need to get started. An AMA number would be nice, or an EAA number, but initially we just need a name and a phone number and an email. We have had in the past well over 400 different volunteers. And some can come only every other year or every 3rd year. So like the year that the nationals are on this side of the country, we tend to get more from the East Coast that would normally go to Nats and then come here afterwards.